Don't worship celebrities. Don't worship celebrities. Don't worship celebrities. Like, just because you say Jesus Christ doesn't mean, just because you say you're Christian does not mean that you actually love Jesus Christ. Like, for instance, Nicki Minaj, right? She says she loves Christ, but she says she loves Christ. You know, she said all these good things about Christianity and all these things, right? But her lyrics to songs, they say otherwise. If you if you are a fully believer in Jesus Christ, and if you fully commit to Jesus Christ, right? She wouldn't have curse words. She wouldn't have subjective lyrics that worship Satan. She's worshiping Satan. She's worshiping Satan. She's worshiping his music. Yeah, she goes off on social media. Yeah, she goes off on Twitter, exposing the media. That's discernment. That's discernment. But you have to align yourself with Jesus Christ in order to do so. You have to really speak his name. Really commit to Jesus Christ. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. What's she doing? Not doing it. Oh, okay. Everybody says they are Jesus, are for Jesus, but are they really for Jesus? Are they really for God's kingdom? Or is it validation? Are you really about what you say, or is it about validation? To me, oh, it's definitely validation. It's definitely validation because her lyrics say otherwise. Her lyrics say otherwise. I'm gonna just say it. Her lyrics say otherwise, and her fan base say otherwise. They worship her than they worship Jesus. Tell me, have you ever once heard a Nicki Minaj song that proclaimed Jesus Christ? Have you? I haven't heard one thing about Jesus Christ in her. So as she's a false idol. She's a false disciple. She is a false prophet. People say Charlie Kirk's a false prophet. No, he wasn't a false prophet. He was. He was. He is. He was for Jesus Christ, the kingdom of Jesus Christ. You know who's for Jesus Christ? People who speak about Jesus Christ as not for validation. You know who's for Jesus Christ? Kanye West is for Jesus Christ. Formerly known Kanye West, no, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is for Jesus Christ. Charlie Kirk is for Jesus Christ. Whoever is for Jesus Christ and is not for validation is for Jesus Christ. Look at Kanye's back. Look at Kanye West's background. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Look at his mother. His mother was highly favored. His mother was heavily favored in the world. Jesus Christ. His dad was heavily favored in the word of Jesus Christ. His cousin Kim, she's heavily favored in Jesus Christ. His cousin, Tony Williams is covered in Jesus Christ. Everybody in Kanye's life, I'm talking about I'm talking about before the industry, like people who knew, like Don C, GLC, J. Ivy. You know, John Monopoly. You know, the people in his life are heavily favored in Jesus Christ. Kanye West is heavily favored in Jesus Christ. He said it in all of his albums. You know, even though some of his songs on his albums had the touch of Jesus Christ in it, had the touch of God in it. So he's heavily favored in Jesus Christ. But Nicki Minaj is not favored in Jesus Christ. Stop believing these false prophets that act like they are sharing Jesus Christ and playing with fire. They're playing with fire when you play with Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be attacked, but I don't really care. I don't care. I don't really care what people say to me. People are gonna say a lot of things because they're scared of Jesus Christ. I'm not scared of Jesus Christ. Am I afraid of Jesus Christ? No. Am I afraid of God? Yes. When I backslide, I'm afraid of Him. I'm afraid of Him when I backslide sometimes. But I know that Jesus got my back. It's okay. It's okay, Carl. Stop worshiping these false prophets and believe and be heavenly favored in Jesus Christ. Be heavenly favored in Jesus Christ. Say I love you to your family, your friends, and make sure your family, your friends really, really say I love you to your family and your friends. And make sure they really love you by really meaning it. Peace and love.